Oh, that's right. This is a good situation here. We have new updates about sponsorships at the stadium.
Right.
Shout out to Heinz and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This was reported, a couple of days ago, actually, man, that the Steelers and Heinz are going to continue having a partnership of some kind. We know that the ketchup bottles were removed. I think they're talking about potentially bringing back one to the stadium. Do not know location or anything like that. But just initial reaction, man, to Heinz at least being present at the stadium going forward in some capacity, right? To me, I like it. I'm glad that, all the fussing and the outrage and the beating of the table at least got them to find some type of common ground where they could continue on with this working relationship. I understand the history of, the stadium being Hinesville and things like that. But when we talk about the business side of it, if we're being fully transparent about this situation, Heinz, they definitely got it on the cheaper end, right? With this deal they had. No one knew at the time that the Steelers were going to have the success that they had once Heinz took over for it, right? So when you look at for as long as they had the stadium and what they were paying on a per year basis, yeah, they were getting a nice little deal. Nice little deal. But at least in this situation now, we're going to still get them for the fans, right? For that legacy element of it. But at the same time, the Steelers are able to still get the money that they want with this new contract with Acrisure, and potentially, because this is something that we didn't talk about when this first came out, the transition. Remember when Mr. Rooney was talking and he had said something along the lines of if it was going to be a Rooney or something along like who would be the head guy even in the future, right? And stuff like that. And at least when you're talking about these type of deals with Acrisure, the $10 million per year, it just makes it a lot more enticing to want to keep them here, even if you shift ownership. Not saying that it would shift, and who knows when Mr. Rooney hangs it up and who's the successor and things like that. But when you think about how some of these teams are ran with their owners, where it's like a business, we talked about that, right? Where it's like, they don't really care about that team. That's just a business investment. Whereas for the Rooneys, they care about this team. You can see how they run it. It's different. But going back to the $10 million per year, if I'm just a business person, I'm coming in this thing and I don't have any ties to Pittsburgh, at least me knowing that it's going to bring me in $10 million a year, it would make me say, keep it there. So that was the other part that I did like about it as well, man. That just popped in my head when we were talking about it right here, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's whatever to me. It's fine that we got Heinz on a little sponsorship deal here for 5 years?
Yeah.
At the same time, I think it's stupid to still have the Heinz Red Zone, but then not have the bottles.
Ketchup bottles, and why we bringing one back in that too?
Yeah, the bottles belong up on the Jumbotron. I don't care to have the bottles somewhere randomly in the stadium for people to take pictures with. It's either they're up on the Jumbotron or they're not. But I don't know how something's the Heinz Red Zone without ketchup bottles pouring into it whenever the Steelers make it to the Red Zone.
Hear me with this. So what about this context, though, right? Because you said, why would they have the ketchup bottles there to take pictures with? Think when you run into a person, they're like, yo, I got this chair back from Three River Stadium. And people are, oh, man, let me touch it. Let me see that thing. Let me take a picture with it. Like, what if you're in Acrisure Stadium and we're like, hey, you remember when this was called Hinesville? And we all know this used to be the Heinz Red Zone and the ketchup bottles would fall. Well, this is that ketchup. You never could take a picture with it when it was up there. But now you get an opportunity to take a picture with a piece of history.
It belongs up there, though.
Yes. Well, no, it doesn't. Technically, it doesn't. It does not. Heinz did not pay that.
If you're going to keep the Heinz Red Zone. Do you get what I mean?
I agree with you, but
do you get what I mean? This is where it doesn't make sense.
I do. I trust me, that part, yes. That part is kind of like, yo, why is it still called that part? Yes. But I see the other side of it, too. It's like, all right, I see why you're bringing it back in there. Just change the name of the Heinz Red Zone. But I guess you can't change the name of the Heinz Red Zone because they already said that it's going to be the Heinz Red Zone.
Yeah, they belong up on the Jumbotron or somewhere in the stadium pouring ketchup on a screen saying, hey, this is the Red Zone. Steelers made the Red Zone.
I'm trying to think.
I'm not against having it somewhere, but it belongs on the Jumbotron.
I thought it was a corner. Where is that truck at, right? Isn't it like the Ford corner or the Bud Light corner or something, right?
Ooh, yeah, where is that?
But so maybe it'll be like
there's
the
Bud
corner,
Light,
right?
There's the Bud Light corner on the top left.
Right, so maybe it'll be like a Heinz corner where you go over there and you can get ketchup packets and take pictures.
No.
And we give out free ketchup every time we're in the red zone. What about that?
No, it doesn't work.
Dang.
It doesn't work. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think how we can make that work. It really does not work. I'm over here.
If they would have said,
all right, what about this? Nah.
if they would have said, hey, the sponsorship's still intact, they'll be around, you'll see Heinz throughout the stadium, and then never even addressed a Heinz Red Zone coming back. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
No, they said Heinz Red Zone. Okay, what that means is there's bottles pouring ketchup onto the Jumbotron.
Yeah, it's the Red
That's
Zone.
what that means.
Yeah.
Because I'm not against the ketchup bottle being somewhere in the city, people taking pictures and stuff, but that's not where it belongs if you still have the Heinz Red Zone. If you're still
going to call it that, right. Yeah. Yeah, you bring up a good point right there. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they'll do like the OG ketchup bottle and then like a new, like smaller ketchup bottle. I don't know. Or maybe they're going to renovate and give us two new. They got 10 mil a year from Acrisure. Maybe they could say, hey, Acrisure, can we use some of that 10 and we're going to put another new ketchup bottle in there? You know, maybe that works.
I don't think that's happening.
It could be like the old ketchup and the new ketchup.
If I had to take a bet, I'd say that's not happening.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Because there's no way Acrisure is going to pay for that.
You would think.
It'd probably just be a stretch for them to allow the bottles to go up. Because that's the other thing. Maybe the bottles were never going to go back up on the Jumbotron anyway.
Because like I said, if I'm Acrisure, I'm feeling some type of way about any ketchup bottle in that. Like, nah, bruh.
New era.
They gone. All that.
Yeah,
all
get
gone.
your ass out of here.
Yeah, all that's gone. Yeah.
But if you're going to have the Heinz Red Zone, so, do you get my point here?
I
you
mean,
need the ketchup bottles.
I do. I just don't get.
Where's the red going to come from?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I do not know. But
people are going to boo that shit. They're going to boo us being in the red zone.
Stop, man. I know. But we're gonna do something ketchup related. All right, we're gonna do something ketchup related where I don't know. It's gonna make sense somehow, some way though. Okay. Who doesn't love ketchup? Everybody loves ketchup. We're just like I said, we're just gonna hand out ketchup,
at least.
Bro.
Heinz isn't that good. Sometimes, I mean, if you get fries without Heinz, it's probably better. Heinz is like legit good. I'm with you. I don't think there's anyone that dislikes Heinz ketchup. That'd be a hot take if someone said that.
I just don't know what we could do, man. We got a little ketchup situation here, man.
Yeah,
definitely a little ketchup situation.
So right, I'm not opposed to the sponsorship. There's just some wrinkles that don't make sense to me.
A little more nuance that would needs to get worked out, and they didn't like give us all that nuance either. It's kind of like, oh, we were such in a hurry to let you guys know that we're doing something that's going to include Heinz in the stadium. Like, it's almost like an incomplete announcement. So I get the excitement. Y'all were in such a hurry to get it out there, but now we're like, what exactly does this mean? What exactly is this going to look like? Well, we'll see.
Exactly.
But hey, they got that announcement out, and they beat it before the Friday news dump. So
right.
good for them, man.
Not bad to get a little extra money in.
Yeah.
To the Steelers.
Yeah.
I'd like to see my team have some success, be financially successful, so they could stick around here and we're prosperous for years to come.
Absolutely. With Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Unless it's Trubisky.
Whoever we win with at the end of the day. But my preference is Pickett. If I had to pick.
Fair enough.
I'm not in control of all that.
Fair enough.
And neither of these guys have won 2 Super Bowls for the Steelers.
This is
and
true.
have been our franchise quarterback in the past. That's why I had an
true,
affinity
man.
for Ben. That's why I was backing him while everyone else was ripping on him all the time.
Mm-hmm.